Hello everyone, welcome back to our course. In this tutorial, we will delve into how to add and generate a test report for the Selenium Java test script with the help of ChatGPT. Thank you for joining this video, and let's get started. This video is a part of the Udemy course Manual and Automation Software Testing with the help of ChatGPT. For more information, check the description or visit the website TestNG101.net below the video. A test report is a formal document that summarizes the results and findings of software testing activities. It provides stakeholders with essential information about the quality, functionality, and performance of the software being tested. Test reports serve as a crucial communication tool between different project stakeholders, including testers, developers, project managers, and clients. That is why adding a test report is extremely important in the work of a tester. Generating a test report for your Selenium Java test script can be done using various reporting frameworks. In this video, we are going to show how to add reporting using TestNG with the help of ChatGPT. To add reporting functionality to your Selenium test using TestNG, you can integrate TestNG's reporting features. TestNG provides listeners that allow you to generate detailed HTML reports of your test executions. In addition, listeners allow users to monitor and customize the test execution process. These components enable developers and testers to perform various actions or capture events before, during, or after the execution of test cases. TestNG offers many different listeners. In this video, we will use only Extend Report Listener. It is a custom listener implementation designed to integrate extend reports with TestNG, allowing for enhanced reporting capabilities during test execution. This listener is particularly useful for generating rich and interactive HTML reports using the Extend Reports library in conjunction with TestNG-based test automation frameworks. Extend Reports library is an open-source reporting library for Java and .NET frameworks that provides enhanced reporting capabilities for test automation projects. It's commonly used in conjunction with testing frameworks such as TestNG, JUnit, and NUnit to generate detailed and visually appealing reports of test execution results. The Extend Report Listener serves as a bridge between the TestNG test execution events and the Extend Reports library, allowing you to generate detailed HTML reports of your test executions. Let's proceed to practice and explore how to integrate Extend Report Listener into your Selenium Java test script and generate the test report with the help of ChatGPT. To integrate Extend reports into your Selenium Java test script, we need to go through several steps. 1. Add TestNG and Extend reports dependencies to an integrated development environment. 2. Write and add the Extend Reports Listener class to the project. 3. Add report generation object to the test script. Let's explore each step separately. First, you need to include the dependencies for TestNG and Extend reports in your project. You can do this by adding the Maven dependencies to your pom.xml file. Let's add them. Navigate to any search engine, for example google.com, and input the search keyword TestNG Maven dependency. The Maven repository website will be displayed as the first search result, so click on the link. You'll be navigated to the MVN repository website with TestNG. Find the latest version of TestNG present on the Version tab. In our case, it is 7.9.0 and click on it. On the version page, find the Maven tab below the window and copy the dependencies starting from the dependency tag and finishing it. Once they are copied, we need to add them to our project to use TestNG. For that reason, navigate to IntelliJ IDEA and find the pom.xml file at the root of the project. There we should have the TestNG dependency. If it's not present, paste the code that we copied from the Maven repository website for TestNG. Now TestNG dependencies are present in our project. Let's add the Extend Reports dependency. Navigate to any web search engine, for example Google, and search for the Extend Reports Maven dependency. com.aven stack will be displayed as the first search result. So click on the link. You'll be navigated to the MVN repository website with Extend Reports. Here, we recommend using the stable version of the Extend Reports library. Therefore, find the central tab, scroll to the version, and select 4.1.5 by clicking on it. On the version page, find the Maven tab below the window and copy the dependencies starting from the dependency tag and finishing it. Then, navigate back to the pom.xml file of IntelliJ IDEA and paste the Extend Reports below the dependencies list. Thus, we added required dependencies such as TestNG and Extend Reports to generate our test report. Let's move on to the next step. Our next step is to write and add the Extend Reports listener class to the project. As we discussed, there are many different listeners present in TestNG. We are going to show only one of them, which is Extend Report Listener. Let's generate it with the help of ChatGPT. To do that, open ChatGPT and input a sentence prompt. Give me an example of the Extend Report Listener. ChatGPT provides a complete example of an Extend Report Listener class that uses Extend Reports and Extend Tests to generate HTML reports for TestNG tests. Click on the Copy Code button to copy it. Now, we should add this Extend Report Listener class to our project. Navigate to IntelliJ IDEA, right-click on the Java folder in the project, and select the New Java Class option. The new Java class window will be displayed. Name the class Extend Report Listener and press Enter on the keyboard to create the class. Once the class is created, paste the code of the Extend Report Listener class, which was generated by ChatGPT, into the class. Thus, we added the required TestNG Listener class to generate our test report. The final code will be available in the lecture materials. Let's pay attention to our code. Extend Report Listener writes test execution results into an HTML report using the Extend Reports library. It listens to various events during the test execution, such as test start, test success, test failure, and records these events in the Extend report. The Extend Report Listener class implements the iTestListener interface, which provides callback methods to listen to various events occurring during the test execution. By implementing this interface, Extend Report Listener gains the ability to capture and handle these events. Our listener class is ready. Let's move on to the third required step, which is to add the report generation object to the test script. For that reason, we need to create an Extend Reports object at the beginning of your test suite or test script to start recording the test result. Let's add it. Navigate to IntelliJ IDEA and open any test script that we run in the previous lectures, for example, assertion false. To add the Extend Reports object, write the syntax that is displayed on the screen after the imports. Add listeners annotation. This annotation is a TestNG annotation used to attach listeners to test classes or methods. In this case, add listeners, Extend Report Listener.class attaches the Extend Report Listener to all the tests in the test suite or test class. As you can see, it is highlighted in red. To fix the error, we need to import the class for listeners. Hover the mouse over the Add Listeners and click on the Import Class option or press Alt+Shift+Enter on the keyboard. The listener class will be imported and the error will be fixed. Inside the bracket, we should write the listeners class, which we are going to use for generating the report. You can use many different listeners in one test script. As we created the Extend Report Listener class, we wrote its name. Thus, our steps for generating a test report for Selenium Java test script were performed. Now, we can run the code to make sure we did everything correctly. Click on the play icon. Once you run your test script, the extend reports library will generate the HTML report containing detailed information about the execution of your test cases. You can open this report in any web browser to view the results. It's usually displayed in the default output directory of the project, which is a test output folder. Find the extend report file and click on it. The extend report HTML file will be opened. On the top right corner of the screen will be displayed the menu with different options to open the file like Chrome, Mozilla, and Windows Edge browsers. Click on the desired browser, such as Chrome. The extend reports result page will be displayed with a report of the test run. The extend reports result page consists of various options. The options may vary depending on the specific configuration and customization of the extend reports implementation. For example, our report consists of a dashboard, which provides a summary view of the test execution results, often with charts and graphs representing pass-fail ratios, test execution times, and other key metrics. Filters and sorting provides options to filter and sort test results based on various criteria such as test status, execution time, or test name. Test details offers detailed information about each test case, including its name, status, pass, fail, or skip, execution time, and any associated logs or screenshots. Also, we can navigate through the test report to find any test results details and customize them. Now, let's try to make the same report for several test scripts. For that reason, navigate back to IntelliJ IDEA and paste the report generation object, which is the extend report listener class, to several more test scripts. For example, add it to the assertion not equal test scripts. And also add it to the assertion not null test scripts. Thus, we have 3 test scripts with the extend report listener class. Our test scripts are ready. One thing that we might want is to rename our test report. To do that, open the extend report listener class, find the string file name, and add the desired name after the slash, such as smoke.testing.report. Now, we can run the code to make sure we did everything correctly. Press the Shift button on the keyboard, choose the desired test cases to run, and click on the play icon. Once you run your test script, the extend reports library will generate the HTML report containing detailed information about the execution of your test cases. As you can see, our report file has the name smoke.testing.report. Click on it. The extend report HTML file will be opened. On the top right corner of the screen, click on the desired browser, such as Chrome. The extend reports result page will be displayed with a report of the test run. This time, our report consists of 3 test cases. 2 of them were successful, while 1 shows that the result failed. In conclusion, we can say that TestNG test reports play a critical role in ensuring the reliability and quality of software products by providing detailed insights into test execution results, facilitating efficient debugging, and supporting continuous improvement efforts in the software development lifecycle. That's all from our side. The final code will be available in the lecture materials and on our website. If there are topics that you would like to see, write a comment or question to the lecture. And we hope to see you in the next video.